What's up, everybody? It's TZ, and I just want to talk a little bit about life. That's what I like to talk about. uh, I don't even have a specific topic that I want to talk about. I kind of just press record and hope that the Lord puts something on my mind. There's 1,000 things for me to talk about, but I'm working on my timing. I'm 25 years young right now, and I'm trying to master, or at least be proficient in doing things on time, because there's a time to do things and there's a time not to do things. Is This life just does not come with a rule book, you know? This life does not come with an owner's manual for every single detailed instance that we may find ourselves in. Now this is a pretty good this right here, this is a pretty good owner's manual, okay? This is a pretty good instruction book. It's the best out there on the market, in my opinion. Not that I've read everything, but that seems to work for me. But I'm talking about for topics a little more specific that the Bible don't necessarily address. This life does not come with instructions. So I think that's part of the beauty of experiencing life. That's part of the challenge. That's part of the game of figuring things out, you know. And sometimes we could get advice that might save us some turmoil. It might save us some time. Might save us a couple of headaches and jumping through hoops. But some things you just can't readily get advice for when you need it. Some things you do have to go through, and it's up to us to have the discernment and the wisdom to know when we should slow down and really seek some advice. And we also have to know when I don't have time for advice. I gotta go learn this myself right now, whether somebody telling me or not. And I'm at that place with timing. I could talk to as many older folks or as many folks in a position that I wish to be in. I could talk to them till I'm blue in the face about timing. But timing is something that an individual has to master, because nobody else is in your shoes to know when and when you shouldn't do a certain thing. Like, for instance, if you're dating a girl and you're a young man, you may have all the feelings in the world for this girl, and you start to feel like this could be the one. And maybe you talk to your father, you talk to an older brother, you talk to some buddies with some perspective. Maybe they got some experiences, and you tell them, man, I love this girl. I want to get with her. I want to ask her out, or I want to propose. They could tell you, man, you're moving too fast, or they could tell you, dude, go ahead and do it. But only you know when it's that time. They are not in the relationship. They are not experiencing the feelings. They are not in your body to feel that magnetism between you and that girl. That's up to you to decide when you should pop that question. That's up to you to decide, hey, it's time to take this to the next level. And whether it's relationships or whether it's any other thing, business endeavors, when should I start a business? Or if you start a business and you're dealing with a client and you done contacted the client and they taking forever to get back to you. When should I follow up with them? How soon is too soon? And if I follow up with them right now, will I seem too pushy? Will I come off as too desperate? And then I don't want to take too long and make it seem like this is not important to me. It's just gaining the experience, I believe, so that we have a feel for the timing of whatever endeavors we dealing with. I'm working on my timing in life in multiple ways. I have young children. My young children teach me a lot about timing because with a young child, their mind isn't fully developed. They don't understand things like us as adults understand. So it's certain things that they might do that we as a parent may not like, okay? But it may not even be the right time to correct them in a stern manner because their mind is not even at the point of development to understand why we don't want them doing that or whatever, you know. Also, just, I can truly say I'm as busy as I've ever been right now in life with everything that demands my attention. And I welcome it because everything that demands my attention, I signed up for it. I put myself in that position to have to take care of these things, right? I'm as busy as I've ever been, which means that time has to be something that I consider on a regular basis. One thing I'm really about to get serious about is scheduling my time. Now, when I was younger, a couple years ago, probably about 6 years ago, I blocked out all my time. I had every hour of the day mapped out. I wake up at 5 o'clock. From 5 to 6, I'm doing cardio, I'm running. Then I come home from 6 to 8, I'll take a shower. I'll do some prayer and meditation and just take it easy from 6 to 8, eat some breakfast. And then from 8 to 9, go to the gym, lift weights. And then from 9 to 11, I got another rest period. I may write poetry. I may sit down and do nothing. I may go sit at a lake. That's free time for whatever I want to do. And then from 11 to 8 p.m., I went to work. Did my 9 hours at work. Then I get off work. From 9 to 11, I'm taking my shower. I'm winding down. I'm reading my Bible. I'm thinking, okay? And for a long time, that was my daily schedule. I was serious about my timing, and I had it all mapped out. It wasn't any thinking. It wasn't any wasted time. And that was very good for a person like me, all that structure. And now I have little children. I have a wife. I have a full-time job that I go to. And I'm also a business owner. And those are a lot of things that demand time. So right now, I'm juggling. I'm juggling and trying to get a feel for priority, you know? Out of all those things I just named, my wife and my children. My wife first, then my children. That's the order of importance. And then everything else, I can rank it how I see fit. But just getting that down and um, seeing to it that nothing of those things are neglected. That's been the challenge that I'm experiencing right now. So I just want to encourage anybody, if you have if you having issues with timing, pray to the Lord that He give you peace. If you find yourself too busy right now, pray to the Lord that He give you peace, and pray to the Lord that He would show you what you may need to let go of, so that you can regain peace. And pray to Him that you'll know when you need to let something go. And I guess I want to say, be patient with yourself. You've never been as old as you are right now, okay? And you'll never be as young as you are right now. Time is forever moving, okay? And we don't come into this life knowing everything. We don't come into this life mistake free. God did not guarantee us that when He created us, we'll never mess up. We'll never make a fool of ourselves. We'll never feel like we spinning around and around on a problem until we figure it out, right? It's a guarantee that some things are going to just have to be done hard. And I pray for everybody that is watching this video right now that they would be gracious with themselves. And I'm speaking to myself too. Because, like I said, you ain't been here before. Take your time, but at the same time, don't waste no time. Ponder on that, okay? And just be real with yourself, be authentic with yourself about what you can and cannot handle. And then live a peaceful life. So master your time and take your time. I love y'all. That's my word for today.